Yo guys, Beast, back with some obviously content. So today we are going to be doing a guide of sorts. I want to call it a guide, but I also want to call it kind of a project. So project being that it's going to take me hours and hours and you're going to have a 10 to 20 minute video, but project for me nonetheless. So on the left here, we have an account that I have been running for a couple days on the bot, doing all sorts of stuff, trying to, see what the maximum is you can do on one of these. It's been pretty farmed out, but what I'm going to do is show you how you can get your own account looking just like this. Well, of course, it's going to be a new account. It could be your account. I suppose you could do these same exact steps on your own personal account. It could be your own account, but it could also be just, a new account you've made to be your account if you're a fresh player or something and you just want to get into the game without having to play it, because that's really where the main thing with Dokkan is the fact that you have to farm with the medals. Anyone's gonna be like, yeah, I kinda would like to check out Dokkan if I can get all my stuff 100% in really quickly. Now, I've been looking into private servers because I kind of want to cover anything at all, and I'm thinking about going back into the JP Translate and seeing if there's something I can do there. Because I think modifying the files isn't detected or something like that, so it's interesting. I'm going to look into it for sure. I think if you modify the files while it's as a file on Android and you just use root and then disable it, you might be able to still change that asset file because it's going to be named the exact same and the exact same size, just in a different language. And if I remember, it was stringfile.db or something like that in the APK, and then also one in the files. So I'm going to look into that. I kind of want to revive the JP Translate myself because the guy who was doing it, well, people had issues. They were same sort of thing that always happens, I said toggle TB. Yeah, okay. So first of all, you want to make sure toggle TB is true over there. But anyway, let's get on to this. So the first command you're going to do is either new, global, or JP, and then iOS or Android. Or you're going to do, if you're on PC, you can do multiple accounts at once and automatically start the Omega and then the number of rerolls you want to do. But since we are doing this guide for both sides, if you are somehow using the Android version, I understand the download link's down. If you're wondering why the download link for the Android version is down, it is because the Facebook linking is currently broken on the Android version, so they have removed the download link. You can use it if it does currently work. However, until that is fixed, I don't believe we're going to get any sort of download link for the Android version once again. I might have posted it myself as like a separate download link, but anyway, new global Android. What would you like to name this save? Name it whatever you want. You hit enter. It's now going to ask me for Capacha. We're going to use Water Fox. Yeah. So I have had a few different browsers in the past couple days, and Water Fox pastes. Okay. I just might have to use Water Fox from now on when I'm doing bot vids. Because that is a lot better. Usually it's like a really crappy, just like verification complete, success. But that is fully printing out what we needed to print out. So we're going to kill this now. And from what I know, new should do everything here and just be like tutorial done. But we will be back once we get to the next step. So I'll be back in a sec. This is going to have to download assets. I'm not going to let you sit here and wait, but be back in a sec. Alrighty guys, so that there is what a new account does. It just re-rolls the account real quickly and claims your gifts. Just so you're aware, a fresh account that has not done anything automatically has 97 stones, which does allow you to do a re-roll multi real quickly. Now, low-key, I feel like Google Home is just a way for Google to take over the world for real. Because my Google talks all the time by itself. Like, I was chilling and recording a video and it goes, oh, and I'm like, I don't even get how it heard me. Anyway. Oh, area not unlocked, found, start. Oh, so here, we're just going to toggle DBS and see if maybe it'll do it. So, auto Dragon Balls during Omega. So now we can just do Omega and do it. So toggle DBS and you can activate doing the Dragon Ball wishes automatically. We're going to do an Omega on this, and we're going to do an Omega on this one. And I want to have a time-lapse, but we are not time-lapsing an Omega on a brand new account. We will time-lapse the old account. So I'll be back just to see what this current account has, just as like kind of a side thing. And then we'll be back once the other one is done running an Omega, which should be hours from now. So time-lapse for a sec, and then we're going to be out, but
I'm walking around in the circle of life, doing the things I know. Walking walking the same ways 100.
Alrighty guys, so one last thing to cover here. I want to show you that there are only one Super Battle Road left on this account. And let's see here, what else can we not clear? We cannot clear Bardock's Team Trial, and we cannot clear SBR for the Giant Apes category. Those are the only ones we can't currently clear on this account. I do believe there's a way to take care of Giant Form with keys and stuff, because I think there's a Giant Ape farmable, and we only need one unit to be able to do it, so we just have to build a team with that one guy, which we will check out soon enough. But without further ado, I do suppose team category does not make conditions. You know how it goes. I do suppose that is it for this one. We'll go ahead and give it some info now. We do have missions running, so it went from 475. What was it? Something 4743 to 4757. So 14 stones there for that last one. This one's pretty close to torched. We will get that last Super Battle Road out of the way. That'll give us up a little bitty bit. And then Team Bardock's Trial. Honestly, I just want to clear it for the first time. I think it's one extra stone, but it will be very, very close to what you can get out of this. If you take some of these and hold on to them for weeks, you can get a lot of stones stacked up on them. And if you keep them linked to Facebooks, whenever the bot does go down, you can eventually sell these. So IDBH does not take a long time to do. The other thing is the 6th Annie missions require... One sec, I'll be back. The missions for the event itself, can we do exit and then load 5? The missions for the event itself, or the 6th anniversary missions, are super easy to take care of. All you gotta do is do a team build, and then I do believe it's list cats for all the categories, and then you team build cat, and then you, of course, put the category number. So once we have something load there, we will be able to show you that. Over here is the Infinite Dragon Ball history stuff, just real quickly being ran. Not hard to run at all. We will get into another thing in the actual game that we will have to do in a bit. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and show you... What was I going to show you? Yeah, so list cats will tell you all the category names. And we're looking for category 22. So team build cat 22. And what we would do is just do our rank farm now. So it's farm rank and then the number of ranks you want. We're going to put 1 as an example. Farming for 1 rank. We're already the rank we need to be on this account, so we're not going to worry with it here yet. That is not something I wish to do yet. But we will be back once this all finished. There's really no reason to watch it. Now that the Infinite Dragon Ball Hero wishes are done, we are going to do one more thing now, and that's first of all type info and see what's going on here, of course. And our current stone count, and what we're going to do actually is team build cat 22. That we have built team cat 22 though, we are going to go ahead and go farm rank, and we're going to toggle boost as well. Toggle boost drops bonus true. We're going to toggle boost, but I'm also going to show you one more single command that will be extremely helpful. Alrighty, so what we are going to get into now, and I'm going to download it so I can add it to my Discord, is the all metals farm. Mostly, I would say this is something that I wouldn't cover in this video because it's not really going to help with stones. However, this will allow you to literally get every single metal. I really cannot do anything but show this to you and feel right about it. So what we're going to do is, first of all, ignore the first message when you're copying these out of the text file, because you will have to download this text file and copy it, because this is a extremely long command. As a matter of fact, we're going to do it on this one actually, because this one's going to go ahead and run this one up and get through all the metals farms and everything, and that's fine by me. This one, however, is just going to go farm rank, and we are currently ranked 234, so that means that 266 is what the rank we need to farm is. That there is going to run rank farm until it is rank 500. This one is going to run this until it completes all of the metals quest. I do believe this is fair for a time lapse, honestly. We are farming all the metals on the left side, and on the right side, we are farming 266 ranks. I think a time lapse is necessary here. Now, I'm going to try and cut it down and make sure it's the smallest time lapse possible, because I do understand this stuff takes a long time. I do not want to be here forever, and I don't want y'all here for 30-40 minutes because I want to time lapse everything. So we're trying to cut out as much of stuff like this as we can, but without further ado, I'm wasting your time. Keep it beast mode. Enjoy the time lapse. I'll be back in a bit with the next steps. The next steps will be on the game, so we'll be back in the game in a bit.
I'm walking around in the circle of life, doing the things I know, walking the same ways 100 times with the same soul. But do you ever try to path on the right side, put it up in your mind? But do you ever try to path on the left side, put it up in your mind? Doing the things they know, talking about the same old stories they've heard about the people they think they know. But do you ever try to path on the right side, put it up in your mind? But did you ever try to path on the left side, put it up in your mind? It's gonna be hard. I'm here on
Alright guys, so we went ahead and finished all the metals farm on that account. 4.5k stones, insanity. I would like to touch up on this account. As a matter of fact, we might go ahead and get on this account. All I want to do real quickly is just, you know, I don't know, I guess I want to play on this account myself. We're still running this, and I have nothing to do while I'm waiting for this to run because I have to record it. So I think what I'm going, and I have tons of stuff to do, it's just, you know, I don't want to have to record the time-lapse anymore. I think what I'm going to do is kill the time-lapse here. We will be back when we are on this second account here. I'm going to go check a look at the Awakened Metals account and see what's going on there, because I'd like to see that. Let us try this now. Okay, so I know I said we were going to be in the game when we were back, but we're not, because I need to do something. So we're doing this before we join the game because I needed to point this out real quickly. So we're just going to see what missions we are failing due to teams real quickly. So Pan's Secret Adventure doesn't matter, that's just always running. Team Bardock's Trial, however, is going to fail. That always fails because there's no way we can build a team for that, because the cards have to be awakened to build that team. Same with Hero Extermination Plan is going to require Toggle TV. Yeah, we should be out of it now, hopefully. It looks like it was firing for 18. We want a single one of each of them, and then we want all of the metals. So my lazy version is just this. So we're gonna go here, and we're going to really. So here we'll Control C it, and then we'll say don't save, and then we'll go back to where we downloaded, which I want to make for a very specific reason. So file, save. The reason why we make the lazy version is that I can now run the lazy version and get away with it. You know what I mean? So we're gonna go add that to custom. Oh my. Why? Why are we over here? You're literally not even on a monitor right now. Thank you. Jesus Christ. Okay, so we're now gonna go over to my chat and add this to custom commands. I have been adding them off and on for a little bit now, just every time I pick one up. So, okay, so that is there. We are going to use our lazy version because we have it. This will go ahead and get us all of the medals as well as the unit that we need. We do kind of need this to actually stop, though. It does look like we're probably going to lose our selection, so one sec. Alrighty guys, so what we're going to do in this video is something that I'm a little hesitant on doing with y'all due to the scale of things in which we're going to need to do. So, first things first, we need to take note of this image. So I suppose, actually, here we go. We're going to stick this one here. We're going to open this one. This one's running right now. Since it is running still, we can't use it for what we need. So what we're going to do here is minimize this, actually. Minimize this. Get this out of the way. Load this right here. Now we're going to slap this in the corner there, and we're going to open up our text doc, which is an empty text doc, I might add. We want it to do the entire side, though. So this is going to be where we create our, you know, our text, our stuff, what we're going to be doing here. So I'm going to be slightly lazy, I'm going to say, and, well, we're just going to go over here real quickly, and while we're waiting, what we need to do here is, go back to my chat real quickly, we're going to do something very similar to this mission right here, except for that we're only going to need 2 farm dupes. So we're going to go Control C, and we're going to add the 2 farm dupes. And this is probably the closest I've really went to doing a proper... And I'm going to do the lazy version once again, because I do not care at all. You're not going to make me care about this, because being the lazy version. Now, Stage 1 and Stage 2 will need to be challenged. That is important. But we're just going to farm for the dupes there, and we're going to farm for the medals. So for the medals, it's very simple as well. I'm usually lazy and just like taking someone else's code and then editing just the numbers, because that's all you have to do for making your own commands, really. And then we're going to go medals. Now we need to know how many medals they require in order to awaken. Okay, so that is Brawly's, and this is Vegeta's. I'm going to go ahead and tell you that there's a way easier way of finding medals than going to the medals page. When you go to a characters page, you can actually just go to the character itself. So let's say you want to know a medal for a specific character. We're going to go, say, this guy. Go to the SSR form. Now, when you first get here, it might just be showing it as an SSR. That'll show you what the SSR form needs for medals. But if you click Awoken, it will switch it over to this, and then all you have to do is just right-click this, or just click it even. It'll take you straight to the medal, tell you the medal you need, tell you the medal ID number, and you'll be ready to go. We have the medals right here, so now the only thing we have left to do is to get the event stage IDs. And we know which ones we need to do, so what we're going to do now is I'm going to first bring my events tab back to the screen, and then I'm going to take this right here, and we are going to go 1/4, and this one right here is going to go load 1, enter. This is just going to allow us to have a location in which we can do some test stuff, while this one, okay, it's running, you know, still running the rebrand command, so there we go. Okay, so even though for some reason everything wants to load slow right now, we finally have it loaded, so all we need is the Saiyan Trio here, and we can go ahead and get this done. So the Saiyan Trio event is a couple stages long, so it will be right here, and the missions that we do need, and we'll go ahead and, oops, kick that back where it needs to go, boop, and the missions that we need are going to be Stage 1 is going to be this, so Control C, well, shoot, yeah, Control C, and that is Stage 1, and it is going to stay on the 2nd difficulty. Stage 2 is going to stay on the second difficulty. Most of these will be staying at their current difficulty. Just gonna go ahead and tell you that. Boop. Okay, so there we go. That's 2. And stage 4 is going to be for the first one, being this one. So honestly, there's literally one not to farm. And that one you still would want to farm for the hidden potential orbs, because you can literally 100% them for free. There's no reason not to. But we're not going to. Technically, you'd want your dupes at the 5. And I think we're going to leave hidden potential alone completely, but we might mess with the dupes. And once again, I'll just tell you what you need to do. Set the dupes to 5. You'll have enough dupes to 100% them. Technically, 5 plus 9 would allow you to get most of the S attacks done, so you could go a little bit farther. You actually probably want like 30 or so, because there's a lot of essays that do exist in the game. So there we go, and now we are going to be farming for 10 of each of them, because we only need 10 of them to awaken both of them. So this right here is going to be the... So it's a lazy farm for sure, but it will work. And now that we have worked that out, that is an entire custom command. I created an entire custom command in front of y'all. So while this was more of a for fun video, at the end of the day, I think we did something that I can be pretty proud of. So now we just need to wait for this stupid command to finish. Jesus. Alrighty, so for some reason it got stuck on a command and it was farming way more than one dupe for a specific unit. However, we are now on the metals farm for this, and then we're going to run our custom command and check out how it works. You know. Alrighty guys, so finally we get to test out our own little command that we created. Now we did go ahead and post it here, and I think I may have removed it from my own. Well, I didn't remove it. It's not currently open. We gotta do this. We're farming for one dupe of each unit. That's all we're doing. We're not trying to use stones. That's our key thing. We're trying to get the most stones, and the most stones does not always make sense when you farm for other dupes and stuff. This is not the Bardock, and we're not doing the Bardocks, I have decided. Purely due to the fact that they are devils. We're now going to take care of SPR's team. We're going to take care of Hero Extermination team. We're now going to take care of Magical Girl and Saiyan Trio teams. And we're going to go look for some units in the shops. Because we do need to go through the shop of the account. That is another thing you need to do. This is kind of just me doing everything I can in order to get. And as you can see there, for some reason, it's still going after Brawly. So if it ever does continue to go after you farm for one dupe and then you get 2 of them, I think it's when you get 2 units and you're farming for one dupe, it can mess it up. So maybe farm for 2 or 3 dupes or something. But if it does do that for whatever reason, then just go ahead and Control-C it. It will go on to the next step now, being the second unit. We're just... Ooh, well... I thought we were going for the... You know? So we're going to say that that's cool. This is going to farm for 10 medals here. Current count 4. Current count 7. Count 10. And now we're going to run the very last one, being the 10 medal farm. I don't understand why the dupe ones does bug out. Maybe you want to set it to a higher count than, you know, 1 dupe or something weird like that. Or maybe just run the stage a couple times and do a stage farm instead of a medals farm if you want the quickest way. Unless you're just going to watch it real quick and it can take long. As you can see, though, current count 4. Very nice. We already farmed up all the Ribrianne, or all of the Magical Girls. We already farmed up all the Saiyan Trio girls. Bardock's event is impossible to do right now because there's one that has all paths open, which allows you to challenge every single stage, and that is the day you want to take care of Team Bardock. You can either do that, or you can farm the 1 unit that is available currently, which is useful. But at the end of the day, it's just kind of tedious for no reason. I don't plan on doing that by any means. What we are going to do now is one last thing I have to do before I can get to, you know, where we want to be. So I need to go ahead and go Link Global Android and get my Save 5 back on the bot so that I have it. I did do Link Global Android. Are you stupid back? Alrighty guys, so we have finally loaded in. I want to see... Okay, so he doesn't... Okay. Anywho, we're going to ignore him for a second. I guess he's dropped from like a stage or something. Very weird. Anyway, so what we're going to do now is go ahead and get the units that we need to level up. This is a free-to-play form for a LR... Master Roshi? So strange. Anyway, I have not played Dokkan in forever. I am not aware, I should say, of any of the free-to-plays, basically. So, I don't know who all we have now. I have noticed there's a lot of free-to-plays now in the LR department, actually, which is very interesting, to say the least, for me. But what we're doing here, real quickly, is just getting this guy one TUR, and then we're going to get him leveled up. Oh, why would you want me to rate you in the middle of playing you, and you're just like, hey, bro, rate me. I rate you -5 for telling me to rate you. So, this here is the Vegeta, of course, that we need to level up now. And we're going to level up each and every one of those characters, and I'll be back when we do that. There's no reason to make you watch that. We're going to level up these 2 Saiyan units, and we're going to level up the 3 Magical Girl units, and then we're also going to go... Alrighty guys, so I'm going to go ahead and explain to you what I did real quickly. So for each Extreme and each Super type, I wanted to make sure there was at least 1 unit for each typing, but then past that, I wanted to make sure that some typings had multiple units, being that there are type bans on Hero Extermination and Evil Power Strikes Back at some points, and I did this for both Super and Extreme units. So what you need to do is get them awakened at least 1 time. Once you awaken a unit 1 time, it will choose whether it is an Extreme or a Super card. If it is not an Extreme or Super card, aka never been awakened at all, then it will not be allowed to be used in Hero Extermination and Evil Power Strikes Back. Then we also went and we awakened every single one of the Saiyan Trio, which was 2 units, and the 3 of the Magical Girl Fighters, and then we went ahead and built teams for each thing we needed to do. So when we do Saiyan Trio, this will be the team that will end up being used. This team will be used for the Magical Girls. This is my Extreme team, and this is my Super team. So what I'm going to do, and what I like to do on Hero Extermination Plan, is to kick off the first mission yourself. For whatever reason, I do not understand why, that seems to allow it to go through a little bit better. And actually, as you can see, 14, for some weird reason, was able to be cleared on Evil Power Strikes Back. But for this one, for whatever reason, I don't understand why, I am unable to get a friend support unit for the whatever reason on the first few. Before that, though, is go to the shop. And we honestly should have kept the command prompt open. But we're going to go to the shop. Well, we're not allowed to shoot it. We're after treasure. So, what we're doing in the treasure shop is pretty simple. We have all sorts of units we need and tons of tickets and stuff. So, what we're going to do here is... Are any of those There was a Great Ape in here. I will use it. I don't think there is. I don't believe there is. Does Beerus have a transformation? No, I didn't think so. It doesn't matter. We'll go over. So, this doesn't have... Oh, this has event units. Okay, so this would be a way to get a ton of units, and we're going to do this. This is how I always do it. I go into these shops, and I just redeem them for a ton of units. So, go through and just trade as many units as you can out of all of these shops. You can get a ton of different units that are different types for, you know, the SBRs. This will allow you to get through more of the SBRs for really cheap, but not only really cheap, instantly, basically, just by doing that. There's no units in this shop. We're going to go over to here now, and from what I know I have a trick that'll allow you to get a lot of stuff. So what we're going to do, though, is we're going to do this while we can. Change 8 of those. Bang. Get all of those bought. And then we're going to also add that stamina boost, which is fine by me. And then we're going to take the Elder Kais. Awesome. So now we're going to go over. There's nothing in pudding. There's nothing there. Supreme Kais are doing good. Incredible Gems are doing super good. As a matter of fact, I do believe there are units in here. We're going to trade for every single one of the Incredible Gem units now. We're not going to try and max them out or anything. There is no limit on them. This is also a way of getting you a ton of Baba points. If you buy the cheapest unit in here and sell it, you can get Baba points, and I'm going to show you that as well. But we're going to buy all of these for the sake of having the category. Because each of these are going to be in some sort of category. Even when they're worthless units, they're going to be in some sort of category because of the fact that they're here. So what you can do is take care of a lot of SBR this way, and this will allow Toggle TB to be a masterful command for sure. Because this just allows you to just go for it, man. You just get so many units out of nothing. And of course, if we wanted some Baba points, and we would because there's a helper unit there to buy. If we wanted some Baba points, the trick is to just go over to those gems. You can farm them by running just literally any stage. I think the last stage gives the most incredible gems, technically. Man, okay. So, back to what we were doing. The game's loading slower now because we redeemed so much stuff. We're now going to go ahead and take care of what we wanted to take care of Baba points-wise. Expanding the Baba shop is a way for more stones as well. This is how to get the most stones, so that's what we're doing here. We're going to go after someone I actually kind of want to catch. SS Tree Goku, because it's kind of cool. It's kind of cool. Why not? But what we're going to do now is go, first of all, what all can you buy with this? So nothing. So I need a lot of those to buy stuff is what I should say. So we're going to go over to the 6,000 incredible gems that we have, and we're going to go down to one of the units that has no limit. And we're going to buy as many of them as we can. That would be this here as well. So we can buy 63 of them. This will allow us to head over here to characters for points. We're now going to go down to that Gohan, who was this guy right here, and we're going to sell all but 5 of them so that we can 100% him. He seems like a unit that I might actually want to consider in the future for this 6,000 tickets. This will allow you to buy out the Baba shop and buy literally anything in it. Like this Krillin here, that's a helper Krillin. This is another unit we can add to the set of units. I think if we unlock far enough, we might be able to get another unit. The thing is, there are different units that are going to be in this shop. I do believe there's a Master Roshi as well that's in this shop you can buy. But this is, a way of getting more stones, because maxing out your Baba shop gives you more stones. I think not at this point. I think it's just the first couple expands, but I do want to max it out, just to max it out. This is what I always do on accounts. There's no reason not to have this maxed out and have as many trade slots available as possible for the most training items, for the most, just items to use, support items, of course. All of that is important to me. Being able to buy as many as you can, being able to do what you need. I think that should be important to everyone. And as you can see here, you have so many Baba points when there are Supreme Time medals. Buy them without thinking. If there's any sort of medal really that is in here, you can buy it all. You can buy any medal you want, super duper easy. If you need more stuff, just run a rank farm or something. We have times for XP, you're not going to lose that many, and it is a ton of the incredible gems, which are useful for getting any of those units that are in that shop 100% maxed out for free. You can 100% any unit in that shop, whether you choose to do so or not. It's up to you. You can even buy all the dupes out if you want to, because that's what they are. So we should have done the LR one that was brand new, but we're going to do the ticket summons for more units as well. Do anything you can to get tickets or to get new units for free. That is what your goal is, because you need as many characters and as many categories as you can to get as much SBR done as you can. So, okay, guys, that blew my mind. What? Okay, that's nice for a bot video. This is the best summon ever. Oh my god, that was just like ticket summon, and it's like bam, right there you go, bro. TV. So move my earbud so I can actually do this. I want to end this video soon. Oh my goodness. Oh, here we go. Toggle TB, true. That's now active. We're gonna run Omega and see what happens. So. I've been recording for hours, guys, doing this one video. Some of these things take forever, I swear to goodness sakes. Oh my goodness. So let's see here if Hero is going to just start kicking off right away, or if it's going to be a monster. We do have team building set to true. I don't know how well that works for Hero's Extermination. If it's going to be a monster about it, there's a way you can do it. It's going to try and build a team for Team Bardock's trial, which is stupid. Okay, we're clearing Hero now. All we had to do was clear the first stage. And it usually just lets you go right in. It's going to build a team for each stage. Hopefully it will build it for, the type-specific ones. We have enough extreme and super units thanks to the friend summon for sure. We also awakened some ourselves. So hopefully So far, we're doing good. Let me go ahead and pull up a thing that's just going to tell us what missions are going to be monsters if there's going to be a monsters mission. So 9 through 14 will be a monster if it doesn't build teams properly. We have enough, more than enough, to do this if it will just build teams properly. Cleared 9, and we need to get through 13. All the way to 13. We needed to be able to build teams for all the way to 13. There's only 3 left. That's very good. Hey, SR Gohan, interesting. I didn't even know there was units that dropped on this event. That's crazy. That also gives us more units for SPR. It does look like, did we hinge on 14 when 14's and all super types required only? Why did we hinge on 14? Non-dupes. Right there. That one is the one I've been using. I don't know who's messaging me or adding me in the bots, but I am adding that nonetheless. So there we go. What didn't clear? Let's see here. So the Extreme Class SBR, the Zero Mortals Plan Easy A, the Giants Form category. That one is difficult. That one I need to find a free-to-play giant form unit I can get with keys so that we can take care of that one. Because that one will finish off SBR for us, actually. Because Extreme Class SBR should have been finished. And Evil Powers should be able to be finished. Honestly, we're going to rerun the command one more time and see if maybe we can take care of Evil Powers and Hero Extermination. Because we have enough to build the proper teams. It's just if they're going to work or not. And if not, we will once again have to do a deck set command in order to actually take care of that, which should not be the case. Stop trying to do Bardock's Trial. There's no way we're doing Bardock's Trial. Forget about it. And I think team building is being very lazy about how it builds a team for Hero. Yes? No! And can we do team list? Yes. So this will tell us the teams we have. So, let's see here. We did build a... In deck 1 there's random, in deck 2 there's random, in deck 4 team set 2, or team set 1 might be it. Now we're going to go Toggle TV, and we're going to go Omega. That one might take care of one of the evil or the hero extermination plans, but that's about it. We disabled team building so that we can just brute force clear it with an all super team. Hopefully that one was built up atop. However, unfortunately, is it going to? Yes, so we took care of hero and we have the super one built. All we need now to do is get an extreme team built. I don't want to sit here, and I wonder if I can go team build and then select the units manually, because I don't want to sit here and have to load back into the bot to build a team, because I didn't build it while I was in the bot. Evil's not going to clear, so we're going to go back to Help 3 and learn a little bit more about team build in deck 1 using our IPs. Additional. So what we're going to do is actually go box to view all your cards. What this is going to do is tell us our cards we have so that we can find our, the cards we need. So this guy is 20 out of 40, which means we can take this ID for the SPR. We can hit enter, so maybe it'll take us to the bottom. Apparently with team build, we can go ahead and get to the bottom here and click it, and now we can go team build, and we need to put a space in between team and build. So we're going to go team build, and then we're going to select all of the UU IDs that we have, Control C, Control V, because apparently we can team build with UU IDs, which should allow us to build in the bot and not have to do anything but. And all we're gonna have to do is select the UUIDs that I sit there and copied. Ooh, that's annoying. One. Yep, and now we're gonna go team list. And our deck 1 is now the proper unit. So we're now going to do toggle TV. Well, we're going to check and make sure TV is off. So toggle TV false. Now we're going to go Omega. Alrighty guys, so the answer to our question, just in one sitting, in one single day, how many stones can you get on an account? And it is about 4.5k every single day that you log in. You can do dailies and get more. There are a few things we did not cover. Once again, let me go ahead and explain to you these things we do not have finished. Due to timing and just me wanting to end the video here, and honestly, it's not worth it because there's not that many stones. I will go ahead and get them done, but I'm probably going to cover specific things in different separate videos. I want to start doing some separate videos. This was just kind of like a massive video. This was a project, but also fun. As you can see, though, we need to do Team Bardock's trial. So I am going to be out now, guys. 4.5k stones. That's about how much you can get in just one sitting, stones-wise, on this thing. Events-wise, I guess I'll have to show you in one event next. But this is just how many stones can you get. Just loading up the bot, doing a couple commands, and being good. It'll take you hours. Gonna warn you, but you can let it automate and just do it in the background, and just every single time you get to the next step, pause the video. That's how you should treat these. But keep it easy, one about CS. This has been another project video for Dokkan BattleBot. I'm trying to help you all out. Hopefully someone can find this useful. I don't see why you couldn't. It's basically how to get like 4.5k stones and have a decent starter account instantly. So, you know, keep it beast on.